Good morning, dear students. Welcome you all again in history class. History, a systematic description of past events. Yes, the stories from the past. Today, I will share a story of an empire which belonged to the ancient period in India. My objective to share this story with you is to enable you to recall the last great ruler of ancient India. You will be able to illustrate the condition of Harsha's empire after the death of King Harshvardhan. This story will also enable you to describe the ages of three empires. Dear students, I am going to introduce a very interesting chapter of history, the rise of small kingdoms in North India. So sit attentively. Now we will go to the flashback first to recall the ruler from Vardhan dynasty of ancient India. Let us watch a video first.
King Harshvardhan. The downfall of the Gupta Empire in the middle of the 6th century brought about the breakup of the northern Indian kingdom into many small republics and monarchy states. Prabhakar Vardhan, ruler of Sthanaviswara Thanesar in present-day Haryana, was the first ruler of the Vardhana dynasty. He had two sons. The elder son Rajyavardhan, who ascended the throne after his father, and his younger son Harshvardhan. Rajyavardhan was deceived and murdered by King Gauda, at which point the young 16-year-old Harsha swore to take revenge. Harsha waged war against King Gauda and won the battle. Harsha was consequently crowned the new ruler. He first united the kingdoms of Thanesar and Kannauj and then went on to bring Bihar, Bengal and Odisha under his command. Harsha then moved towards the south only to be stopped by Pulakesi II of Vatapi. As a result, the Narmada became the southern limit of Harsha's empire. He was also an author of repute, having penned Sanskrit plays like Nagnanda, Ratnavali and Priyadarsika. Banabhatta, Harsha's court poet, wrote the Harsha Charitam, the first historical poetic work on King Harsha. Harsha's capital city, Kannauj, extended 6 to 8 kilometers along the river Ganges. He also had a systematic tax structure in place. 1/4 of the taxes went towards the administration of his empire. The rest was given away to charities and to further the arts and cultural endeavors in his kingdom. Later on in his life, King Harsha, a Shaivite by birth, became a follower of Buddhism. Under him, all religions and schools of thought like Jainism and Buddhism enjoyed freedom of expression. Harsha ruled ably for 41 years. With King Harsha's passing, the idea of a single kingdom ruling northern India disintegrated.
Yes, welcome you all again in the present world. How was this small video? Of course, very informative. So it is very much clear from the video that the last great ruler of ancient India was Harshvardhan. After his death, the whole scenario started changing. The whole empire disintegrated. Means it got divided into many small kingdoms. You must be thinking that why there was chaos everywhere? What was the reason for such disturbance in smooth running system of Harshvardhan? This instability had many reasons. We will now discuss them one by one. The foremost reason was the weak successors of Harsha. After the death of Harshvardhan, The Vardhan dynasty did not end immediately. There were next rulers also, but they were not so strong and intelligent. They lacked far-sightedness. Means, while taking decisions, they never thought of future. They were not able to decide that what is good or bad for their empire. So the next coming generations from Vardhan dynasty lacked ability, which was stuffed in Harshvardhan. The next reason is the miserable economic condition. The successors of Harsha could not manage their economy. Most of the time, they wasted money on unnecessary wars, and the people living were unhappy. One more reason for the failure of Vardhan dynasty was that they lacked proper administration. Their officials became corrupt. They did not support their king. On the other hand, they started taking advantages of the incapabilities of their rulers. So this was a period of political instability in northern India. Out of the ruins of Harsha Empire, 3 powerful kingdoms arose in India: Palas, Pratiharas, and Rashtrakutas. Speak after me. Palas, Pratiharas, and Rashtrakutas. The Palas took over the control in eastern India, the region of Bengal and Bihar. The Pratiharas took over the control in southern Rajasthan and Gujarat. The Rashtrakutas took over the control in northern part of Deccan. The famous rule of these 3 empires is known as Age of 3 Empires. Age of 3 Empires. This period was the period from 750 CE to 1000 CE. No doubt, 3 main kingdoms continuously engaged in wars, but they successfully provided stable administration, which helped in progress of art and literature. Dear students, now this introductory para of the chapter will be very much clear to you. Now, you are very much familiar with the last ruler of Vardhan dynasty. Who was the last ruler of Vardhan dynasty? Harshvardhan. You can also illustrate the causes for the downfall of Vardhan dynasty. The miserable economic condition. Secondly, lack of proper administration. And thirdly, weak successors of Harsha. Weak successors of Harsha. They all were the cause of political instability. Age of 3 empires. This age of 3 empires is now very much clear to you. The 3 empires are Palas, Pratiharas, and Rashtrakutas. You can watch this video again to recall it. In the next video, we will know more about Rashtrakutas and Palas. Till then, goodbye, stay safe and enjoy learning. Thank you.